Well, Halloween came and went. That was pretty lame. We had one family come by the house. Better luck next year, huh, COVID? Well, anyways, I guess in the meantime, we're gonna head up to the garage and I'll show you how to personalize one of your kitchen knives, as I'm gonna do to mine. It's a pretty cool technique, using salt water, electrode, something safe. The whole family can do it. Any piece of metal you want. I'll see you up there. So here you are, folks. This is my Serbian chef's knife. It's one of my favorites in my collection. It's a pretty badass knife. Does everything a normal chef knife could do. Chop the veggies, chop the fruits, cut the meats. My favorite thing about this is it kicks the ass out of chopping pulled pork. Which leads me to the design I chose to personalize it. A dead pig's head. So to get started, I have a saltwater solution. Quarter cup water, use warm water. Tablespoon of salt. I have my electrode. A beer. And then I got this old battery charger that we're going to plug in. And I'll show you how we get started on this. I'm going to take your positive and hook it to the surface you're going to be etching. You want to take your negative and you hook that to your electrode. I got some cloth, rubber band to the end, help sop up some more salt water solution. I also have extra patches of cloth for when this one gets pretty nasty and black, and you just got to switch it out to a fresh one to sop up some new solution. Other than that, I think we begin. Get it nice and soaked up. Start applying. You will see bubbles and hear sizzling. I'm doing this in my garage because you want to be kind of in a ventilated area. It does put off a little smoke. The amount of etch that you prefer on your metal that you're working with, it's all based on how long you do it for. You can already see the discoloration on the tape. So it's eating that metal away. It's the reason for the extra patches. Pretty fun little project. If you look at some of my past videos, you will see I did a desk plate on brass. It says "Doing Stuff Drinking." It was kind of cool how that one turned out, being it was brass. The writing came out orangish, pinkish. That looks pretty cool anyways. It's fun. You can't get hurt. You can't get shocked. Nothing's there. Salt water doesn't hurt you. There's some that you will find where they actually use chemicals to do this. But we don't want to do all that. We're going to keep it safe and family friendly. It really makes a loud zapping noise. I wonder if I can bring this up to the camera. Here. Let me try this and see if you can hear it. I hope you're getting that. If not, suppose you'll get it when you try it yourself. I don't know if you can see that smoke coming off, but you want to keep that away from your face, or your face away from the smoke rather. So I'm gonna, oh yeah, you can really smell it. I'm gonna wipe this clean. I'm gonna put another piece of cloth on here, and then I'm gonna do a couple more swipes, and we'll see how she turns out. Well, here it is, folks. It's a little dirty, a little messed up. For now, I did realize that the tape that I chose started getting a little soft. I hope that doesn't affect the outcome. I hope it still turns out nice. Regardless, it's been a good experience, and you'll get the basic picture on how to do this. I'm going to get this cleaned up, peel the tape, do some scrubbing. I'll meet you back here, let you see how it turned out. There it is, y'all. All in all, it turned out really good. See if I can get the light to hit it just right. Minor imperfections. What I didn't take into consideration is this is a hand forged knife. So it's only finished at the cutting edge. So it's a little rough up here. So little spots where it could have penetrated a little deeper in some of the grooves from the forging. Whatever, a little bit of character. All in all, I'm a happy dude. I'd also like to give a shout out to my good friend Isaiah. He's been my homeboy for years. He's also my local booze monger. Hooks me up with these little treats. This little gem here happens to be from Sandy, Oregon. We're gonna give a little shot to Isaiah. Here's to you, homie. With that, a little garnish. All right, brother. Love you, man. Y'all have a good night. Woo! Hey, I'm back just for a hot second. Real quick, while we're on the subject of knives, I want to show you this badass product I came across. It's a Shun cutlery sharpening system. It's a 3-way system. It's got the rod. It's got a 6,000 grit. It's got a 1,000 grit. The cool thing about this is it sits on your workspace like at an angle. And this angle is at 16 degrees. These are whetstones. I'm gonna just demonstrate real quick. It's dry, but so the cool thing about this angle is as long as you hold your knife parallel to your workstation, you're getting the perfect angle. I know that not all knives are 16 degrees. It depends on the knife you get. So you start off with the 1,000 if your knife is really dull. My old hickories. I take pretty good care of them. They are my favorite knives, by the way. But then from the 6,000 or the 1,000, you go to the 6,000, which fine tunes her. And then you got the sharpening rod, which you can do by hand, but you can also lay it here and be at the same angle. Right? Dope, huh? One more cool feature about this bitch is this little, I don't know what you want to call it, the butt end. What they call it on a knife. I don't know what they do. But it's beveled. And it's beveled to be at the perfect direction, or angle, rather. See that? This knife is not big enough for it to work. Try to show you. But you hold the knife against that angle right there, and it matches this. Not that all knives are the same angle. Anyways, I just had to take a second and show you the coolest sharpening system I have come across. I love this thing. It is dry. It's supposed to be wet. That's for demonstration only. Boom. Have a good night again, y'all.